Testing, 1, 2. Drop it. Yeah, play that like that. Alright, how with that shit, nigga? Bring the bass up a little bit. Yeah, like that. Check in.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Flipping the Old Schools. This is just a little bonus video. We're gonna call this one Story Time, the one that got away. Just gonna tell y'all a little story about a 1967 convertible Mustang I had the opportunity of buying and I missed out on for procrastinating. The car was actually in Colfax. That's like going towards Reno from the Bay, like by Grass Valley or something like that. But the owner, he had a 1967 Mustang already. I think he had an LS swap in it, and he wrecked it on a rainy day. It got away from him at a light, and he bent the frame. So he actually purchased this one so he could swap all his parts over into this one. He ended up purchasing a house out of state, got married, had a baby, so he was just like, man, seeing if he should cut his losses or just take the project out of state with him and finish it up. He was a contractor or something, so money wasn't an issue with him. It just was he didn't have the time to actually mess with the car no more. And I think his wife was scared because of the accident he had, so she was encouraging him to just get rid of it. So I contacted him a few times, and then on one of my days off, I just went to go take a look at it. And it was like the area he lived in, it was just like the terrain to get up there. You needed like a 4x4. Like the car I was in, like I was damn near ready to turn around because it's just a lot of hills and dirt roads and potholes in the dirt road. Just it was a lot to get up there. But when I got up there, he had a nice home that was just recently built up there, and the car was sitting out front. So we walked through and inspected it or whatever, and I was shocked, man, to see a car like that. Like, you see the video of it or pictures or whatever, but to be honest, it was very minimum cancerous rust. Like, majority of all the rust on the car was surface rust, which is a good thing if anybody know about body work and stuff like that. You'd rather have some surface rust than cancerous rust. So just going through the car, I mean, I was already in the process of putting my car together, which is the same year as that one, just not a convertible. And I just was kind of in a dilemma, like, damn, if I buy this one, I got my car sitting around, I could sell it. But I had to switch all my stuff over to that one, and I was already into the little process or whatever. But I really wanted a drop at that time, especially seeing it. And the price he was asking for, I think he started off at $4,000, and then he went down to $3,500. So went back home, did a little research. Oh yeah, another thing was the title. It was some discrepancy with the title, but he was gonna hit me back when he could get it or whatever. He lost it or something like that. So I was waiting to hear back from him, and then he called. I think I talked to him 2 weeks later, and he said, "Hey man, I'm just, still getting all my stuff out of state." And the car was actually at his father's house. If that was his father's house, I met him at. And he's like, yeah, he's trying to have some more construction done. They're paving his driveway. He really want to get the car from in front. So he dropped the price down, $2,500. I'm like, damn, I should just go grab it and worry about the paperwork stuff later. Then I talked to my brother, and he was telling me like, man, well shit, if you buy that drop, I'll just buy your car you started on. And me, between working and being interested in, but not fully vested in it, and just tapping back in with dude like here and there, time went past, you feel me? And by the time I really got interested and called him back, probably a month later, he sold it. Now keep in mind, me and him corresponded probably 2 times in between that time. Once was right after, and once it was like a while had went by, a couple weeks. He still had it. When that month went by, he sold it, and that's when I really had my heart set on getting it. I was like, damn, I'll never procrastinate on nothing like that again. I mean, if you look at the state of the car right now, for people that don't really know about restoring cars, they might say, well, what you so upset about not, missing the chance on buying that? But when you look at them when they fully restore, you'll see why. Just a little story. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the post notification bell so you can get the videos when they drop.